Okay, so now we're going to sew our hook and eyes. When it comes to hook and eyes, there's different types of closures you can use. This is the one you'll see the most. This is your hook, and this is your eye. There's different types of eyes. They have a bar eye, like how you see here. And then when it comes to the hooks, they're going to look the same, but just different sizes to fit the eye. So these can range to really bigger sizes or super tiny sizes. The smaller the size, the more delicate the fabric, and then the bigger is for the more sturdier fabrics you'll need to use. So I'm going to use a hook and eye to finish up our zipper and our dress sample. Okay, so I'm going to add these hook and eyes onto the back of the skirt. The skirt here has an opening like this and it has a zippered closure, but up on the waistband it needs a more secure closing. So I'm going to use the hook and eye to reinforce these together. So I'm going to add the hook part on this side and the eye on the other side. First, let's sew on the hook. So we're going to place our hook like this. And we want it to be about 1/8 away from that edge because when you flip it over, you're not going to see the hook part. Also, when we're sewing, we don't want the seams to show on this side. So we're going to be grabbing fibers from the inside to hide that seam. I'm going to be using red thread to show you the contrast. So I'm going to first start off grabbing a few fibers. Just know that the hook and eye is going to be there. I'm going to grab just a few fibers and then start off. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, so now I know that it's not going to go on through the other side. So now I'm going to place my hook onto where we marked it. And I want to sew around the hook bar. So I have my placement. And I'm going to go around that bar. So let's go around it. Remember, weave it through, making sure it's not going through the other side of the skirt. So we're weaving through that bar first. Making sure that the other side is clean. So I'll probably loop this like 4 times. They have the bar sewn. We're gonna go start off making loops here on the hook part. I'm just gonna grab this part, making sure you hold on to your hook and eye. I'm just gonna loop it one more time. It's more clean. And then again, I'm gonna weave it through and then go around, making sure it's not going to the other side. And then now we're going to do a locking stitch so it doesn't move into place. So once you go like this, we're gonna make a loop and we're gonna loop it through the needle. And then it's also clean on that side. So do a few locking stitches. So around, make a hole, loop it through. I do this about 4 times as well. Okay. Now we're gonna go onto this side. So again, we're gonna weave it through. weave it through. Make sure that it didn't go on the other side. And then we're going to put it through the loop. So once you've looped that about 4 times, then you're going to close it off. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more fibers off to the edge. Make another hole. Loop it through. Then do it. I'll do it one more time. Of course, if you have like black thread, it won't look too crazy. Then you're going to snip that off. So now this is really stuck in there because we weaved through this bar here and also looped it through the holes. So this is not going anywhere, and then it looks really clean on the outside. So now we're going to add the eye part on the other side so it can hook on together. So you want to grab your eye and you want to make sure it's going to be on the right spot. So I'm going to hook it on just for reference. And I know that it has to be right here. So when it comes to the eye part, you want it to hang out a little bit past the seam. So I'm going to sew it down right here like this. So we're going to do the same thing, but on this side. I'm going to weave it through, knowing this is my spot, a few times. Making sure that it's clean on the other side. Now I'm going to place my eye part and I'm going to wrap it around the bar. A few times. So then now we're going to loop it through the holes. The same thing we did, we're going to weave it through the hole and do the locking loop about 4 times. Making sure that it didn't go on this side. Then we're going to go do it on the other side. And then now we're just going to close it off. So grab some fibers, making sure that it's nice and clean on the outside still. And then you can come out. Now you have your hook, and if you turn it around, it's going to be clean. And then you can just hook it together. Make sure everything is nice and straight. closure. Let me flip this around. You have your proper closure. And zipper. And you can zip up. And just start